Well met, this is Paladin. If you did not know, the Fun Pimps are holding what they call a town hall on July 25th, 2025 to address feedback from the latest updates. The YouTuber JaWoodle does a very good job detailing the community's issues. There will be a link to his video in the description. Out of respect for JaWoodle's platform, I will not be showcasing his work and instead referring you to him. Please go watch his video. There is one issue he spoke of that I will touch on because I completely agree. The Fun Pimps have been creating problems to sell solutions in these updates. First it was the glass jars and dew collectors, now it's the kill 10 brats to progress to the next bio. The company has been heading in a strange direction for a while. The first warning bell, for me at least, was the 1.0 experimental. They pushed out the new armor system without giving it proper testing or balance passes. Instead of taking a step back to rebalance and fine-tune the armor, they instead just rushed it out with the 1.0 release. To no one's surprise, DLC armor cosmetics showed up. Some people did not like my review of the DLC armor, which I bought it as thanks for the nearly 4,000 hours of fun. But I still voiced my concerns in that review about the EA level pricing scheme. Let me give you all a bit of real-world advice. It is possible for two opinions to both have valid points, even if those opinions are contradictory. Rarely is something good or bad, black or white. This is true in life, and a lot of people could do well to learn this. On one hand, I got this game for free from a friend and loved it so much I bought copies for my other friends. I've put out 2 completed YouTube series on this game. Heck, almost all my channel is 7 Days to Die. That's how much fun I've had playing this game. The Fun Pimps also deserve credit for keeping at the game. I disagreed with the community when they complained about how the game had not gone to 1.0 release. In my eyes, the longer the game stayed in alpha, the more content and polish we would have for the price of admission. When the game went stable, that would mean the game would be done and the developers would be washing their hands of it, looking to work on their next game. So I wanted it to stay in alpha, because that meant they kept working on it. The developers could have just taken the $500,000 Kickstarter money and run after putting out something that worked. Instead, they kept at it, providing over a decade of content and game updates. I've created memories with friends in this game that will last a lifetime, and I'm grateful for that. But, as I said, you can have 2 opinions and they both can be valid, even if they're contradictory. But, on the other hand, we gamers have seen companies take these kinds of directions before. This is nothing new. Cough, cough. EA Games. Cough, cough. The pricing of the skins was outrageous, and depending upon when you bought the games, the skins may have been more than the price of the base game, especially if you bought all 3 skins. To me, that means that the Fun Pimps are struggling for cash, something that I don't think that anyone is really talking about. The first indication was 7 Days to Die Blood Moons, which is basically just the same game with different mechanics and, from the latest trailer, a Borderlands knockoff cartoon filter. And, if you stop and think about it, a lot of people bought this game when it was discounted during the alpha, which was over the course of 10 years. Most of their player base bought this game on sale, is my point. In my opinion, the Fun Pimps may be desperate for cash and turning to the same scummy tactics other companies use to keep afloat. The Fun Pimps have also not delivered on many of the promised features from the Kickstarter, something that has been brought up time and time again by the community. This is a fair argument, even if some of the community expresses it in demanding and rude Facebook and Steam posts. The Fun Pimps said they would do something. They are obligated to fulfill their promises. Taking 10 years to reach the point where these obligations have been met isn't really acceptable. There are a lot of more valid criticisms that JaWoodle brings up. These are just the points that I felt also needed to be addressed. Again, watch his video, as I am only bringing up the topics I felt he didn't talk about or that really needed to be emphasized. For me, I've enjoyed 7 Days to Die. As stated, I have lots of really good memories in this game. No matter what happens, I had fun. Even if the company's actions get so bad that it eventually warrants a boycott, I still had fun, and that's what matters. So I suggest we all tune in to the Fun Pimps town hall and hear what they have to say. They deserve a fair chance in my opinion. Thank you for your time, and once again, go watch JaWoodle's video.